All right, my friends and ladies and gentlemen, I am Bernard Watts. You're watching Sports Talk with BWatts Entertainment, along with Rob the Man Media and the legendary himself, Coach Dre, out of Miami, Florida. Might not be Miami, but it is Florida. My special guest tonight will be Kahlil Benson, one of Colorado's finest offensive lineman. He's our special guest tonight, along with his dynamic mother. Ooh, wee. I'm telling y'all, I got my popcorns, I got my wine. I'm just gonna sit back and watch Miss Latanya Benson do her thing with Rod the Man. I'm telling y'all, you're in for a good show. And remember, if you send a super chat, just in case you send a super chat, we're gonna give it everything we got on my side to Miss Latanya Benson. We're gonna bless her tonight. How about that? Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We definitely gonna do that. So let me get out of here. But this broadcast is brought to you by Maris Bank. If you need a savings account, checking account, or a loan, don't matter what city or state you in, hey, they will take care of you. I promise you that. And we want to thank them for being our sponsor tonight. So let's get this show on the road. Let me get out of here. I hate doing this. Take too much time. Y'all bear with me for a few minutes. All right. Let's see who we got in here. RobDaManMedia. Let me bring up Coach Dre. All right, fella, what's going on?
Man, what's the word? What's the word, man? How
Y'all
are
doing
you?
all right? I got Kahlil Benson. He backstage along with his mother. Just gonna ask him to give us about 10 minutes, about 5 minutes, and let us talk about this Big 12 media conference that Coach Prime was at. What's up, Coach Ray? You doing all right? You good?
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm
All
good.
right. All right. I didn't hear you. All right. Start with you, Ross. What did you take from the Big 12 media conference that Coach Prime was at?
God. What I take from his coach, Ron was ready to go, man. He was primed up, man, for media day. He was ready for all the questions, all the smoke. He just wanted to get it done and over with. For me, it's we're at the time where it's time to lock in now. So when I take away, what Coach Prime said, what Shador Sanders said about everybody's shooting, but when you go to every game on Colorado's schedule, every opponent got that game circle. I don't care, right, wrong, or indifferent. Everybody's got that game circle. Everybody's gonna be amped up, ready to go for that game. I promise you, because they don't want to lose the prime. So it was as expected for me, what I expected from them. But Coach Prime was ready to talk and ready to go. So that's all I got for it.
What about you, Coach Ray?
Again, Coach Prime went in there with what we standing on this year. He went in there with a purpose. He stood on his purpose, and when you can stand on your purpose, then you can stand on your business. It is just what it is. He believes in his coaching ability. He believes in his players. He believes in his coaches. He put together a heck of a football staff. He thinks he's put together a heck of a football roster. And time for talking is over with. And I feel that's what that's what it is. So they can keep talking and keep walking around the questions. It's about time to put these pads on and go do what we do. But Coach Prime has a purpose. He continues to push that purpose. And as long as I got breath in my body, I'm gonna continue to help him push that purpose. And when you can push your purpose, you can stand on your business. So that's basically what he went to Big 12. He missed it last year because he had a surgery. So that's a blessing within itself. And so I know he was, glad to just be there because he wasn't there last year. He had to send someone else in his place. So I think he was just blessed and blessed to be there. And he answered his questions honestly, as he always does. So I think he's ready to go. That's what I took away from it.
Okay. I also,
I'll say this last comment. For all those people that's in the back that say, Colorado is irrelevant, right? Why was the entire media following Prime them around everywhere they went? I'm gonna leave that alone for another day.
okay. All right. I appreciate that. Also out of this conference, Coach Prime went and said, I know y'all think we got two that might go first round, but I want four. I'm gonna tell you who I sent him a message. Now he never did respond back. He said BJ Green, in which I agree. And the next person I think gonna go first round, if they have a good season, it's gonna be Kahlil Benson. I just believe that. I'm not saying it because he's our guest tonight. I just believe in his attitude, his work ethic. I just believe he got potential to go first round. Coach Dre.
No doubt in my mind, he got the potential. I just want them kids to get their names called. Uh, I just want what's best for them and whatever that is. Sometimes we get wrapped up. Same thing with the titles and all that. long as my kids get their name called and they go to the best situation, sometimes that ain't the best situation for them. So, but I do believe that we got 4 kids that could go in the first round. You know the first two, BJ Green, Kahlil Benson, and Shiloh Sanders is what I'd be pushing. I think he was trying to throw Shiloh a bone. Shiloh always saying, "Daddy, don't say he going first round." But Kahlil Benson, he has the height, he has the size, but
He got it.
Kahlil Benson got stuff you can't teach, and that's that dog. That's what I
Every
call
team
him.
I know that been drafted need an
Yeah,
offensive tackle.
he has that dog in him. He has that aggression. Like I say, I coach offensive line. My son plays offensive line, so I know what that dog look like. And
This dog will, huh?
and long as the dog, and long as you gonna let the dog hunt, and like I say, I
He
know he
been
heard.
hunting all practice.
I
He
I
called him out.
I know he heard. I know he
Iron,
heard the whispers.
sharpens iron.
I know he heard the whispers and people saying they don't know this and they don't know that. All he did was work, and that's what I say. Sometimes you don't. Hey, OG, real gangsters move in silence. I'm gonna
They
work.
do.
I'm gonna get better. And then when you saw me in these summer workout and these player led workouts, I'm that man. And I'm just proud of the way how he handled his business. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. He got what you can't teach. You can't teach being a dog. He has that.
Rock.
Oh man, I mean, there's a lot of people that there's. I'm not gonna say a lot of people. There is about 3 to 4 people you can pick that can go in the first round of Colorado. What for me is, I want Prime to break the record for the most Colorado Buffaloes drafted in one draft. That's what I want.
Oh, he going.
But it's gonna take a lot of winning to be done, and everybody on the same accord. So that's what I'm most looking forward to. I don't want us to look too. I don't want us to get it wrapped up and looking so far ahead into the draft. Let's just get to game one and watch this thing play out, one game at a time. I know it's easy to say, hey man, we can have 4 first round picks and we can name guys instead of third. But when I look at this, man, I just want to get to game one and be able to show these people, what this work that they've been putting in all off season, the recruiting staff, the work that they did all off season to get to this point, and come together, right? So I don't want to look too far ahead to the goal, the end goal, the graduation ceremony should be the NFL draft. That's what we want. But right now, it's focusing on game one, North Dakota State, and that's what the primary focus should be on right now.
Also, Coach Drake, first of all, I want to say welcome Miss Latanya Benson to the stage. Sports Talk with BWatts Entertainment and RobDaManMedia and Coach Drake. Thank you for being our guest, and I promise you, we will get to you in about 2 more questions.
Keep going. I'm enjoying it. I got my pencil and paper taking notes.
All right. Hey, we want to thank everybody who's tuning in right now. We got 140 people who's tuning in right now. Thank everybody for participating in the chat, and we will get to y'all in a few minutes. All right, Coach Prime also said, hey, y'all say I don't recruit freshmen, high school player, but I brought in 17 freshmen and 14 of them played, Coach Dre. 14.
We can't hear you, Coach Ray. I'll go. I'll speak upon it.
Okay.
First of all, nice to have you on the show, Mama Benson. I know we had you in spaces one time. We had a great conversation, not a good, great conversation, and we talked about a lot. But when Coach Prime talking about the freshmen, I think a lot of people get caught up in production, right? Because they didn't see a lot of production from freshmen, so they assume that Coach Prime don't recruit. When you look at this freshman class, this coming this season, right? They only signed 6 players at National Signing Day. But as after National Signing Day, they still were signing freshmen on the team. So you got to give your hats up to this recruiting team, right? The message from last year to this year is going to be a little bit different. But when you break down, what Prime brought in last season, a lot of the freshmen that played, I mean, they came in, they played, and that's one of the things as a freshman. Do you want to go somewhere to go sit on the bench, or do you want to go somewhere where you can come in and get developed and play? And those are the things that people forget about. It's like, yes, it's all fun and games to be in a big recruiting class, 25, 30 kids, but your opportunity to be able to play might be slim because you're behind a lot of people. So those are the things that you take into a realm of. You come to Colorado, yes, the numbers might be slow, might be lower, but your opportunity to play is going to be greater because we're coming and we're here to expect you to play, not to come be here and be on the bench and sit back and take notes. But if you got the skill set to be ready to go, we gonna give you every opportunity to showcase your skill set, and that's what Coach Prime does at Colorado. And a lot of people miss those things because all they look at is production. Yeah, this kid might have played this amount of snaps at this school or that. But when you look at like the overall realm of things, and we're not just talking about the scholarship. What about the walk-on players that played that people counted out? You know, a lot of these teams don't even play walk-ons. Coach Prime put walk-ons in the game. He's given opportunities. So when people say they don't got the opportunity, man, it's so many things that you can go back and look at, and not just that. Look at the character of the kids, the character of the program, having the highest GPA that people forget about. So having those freshmen on there and still maintaining having one of the highest GPAs in Colorado football's history, it speaks for itself.
You're
Go ahead,
right.
Coach.
I think I take that, Rob. But Coach Ray, you mic'd up? Okay. Miss Betts,
Yes.
tell us the process that Kahlil went through in making his choice to go to Colorado.
Man, guys, it was a lot of prayer. It took some patience. There were other people other than myself involved in this process because we are like this one big family, and we wanted to know what others had to say, and so we took all of those things into consideration. But it was more so of where will I fit in? Where can I use my voice? Can I use my talents? Who can I help? That was his biggest. And when going back and watching the stats, and we watched some of Colorado games, and because Kahlil is a true athlete at heart, his first thing was, "Mama, did you see those sacks? What in the world is going on? You should never. That's the captain of the boat. We take the captain out. Who gonna steer?" So, he took all of those things into consideration, which, that was that, DT2 come from. This is your quarterback. And so in making those decisions, he said, my dad always cheered for the underdog.
Yeah,
My dad
right.
always cheered for the underdog. And Kahlil is a lot like my father, and in that aspect. And so for him, he knew that going in, he would be able to make a stance. He would go in showing the world who he is, what he was about, what he could do as an athlete, as a leader, as a man, and so that was a big part of why Kahlil chose to go to Colorado. And then, who wouldn't want to level up from being low and being one of the persons that helped that happen to go to this next level this season where we are going. There's no doubt in my mind. I read those comments still saying 4-8, 6-6. Come on, guys. Come on now.
That's right,
And
Miss
Mama,
Betts.
Mama,
That's right.
Mama,
We're
you hit it
better
right
than
on the
that.
head. You hit it right on
Okay,
the head,
bro, you
Mama.
got a question for Miss Benson?
Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm fired up, man. I love
Hey,
having the talk
hey,
about
Miss
Mama
Benson,
business,
tell
man.
Kahlil I don't add him to the stage, but he ain't popped up yet.
Let me send him a message.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
There you
there
go.
go.
he is.
Okay, you heard me.
Man,
What's up, bro?
I thought I was still backstage.
No,
Oh, no,
man. What's up, big dog?
What's up? What's up?
You
what's
doing
up,
good?
Cleo?
Yes, sir. I'm good. How y'all doing?
All right, all right. Rod, go ahead and ask Miss Benson whatever you had to ask.
Oh no, so what I was gonna get into is, most people you try to use it as realm that, it's about the money, it's about the money, it's about the money, right? In this transfer process, what was the biggest what was the three areas that you were looking for your son that most people don't be thinking about when you're going through the recruiting process? I just want to I got this question, but I just want to ask to see but then this is for the general public to understand how this thing really goes. Um, from the parents level, right? We always think about the kid, but from a parents level, what was the three things that you were looking for to make sure that your son was going to be comfortable at the University of Colorado?
Great question, Rob. One thing, I looked at the coaching staff. Y'all, excuse my silence is a drain. I ain't crying, y'all. I'm not crying. My
Not to
sinus is
cry,
too
man. I
bad
do. Oh
today.
no. Yeah.
I looked at the coaching staff, and I wish I had my notebook in front of me because I went and I wanted to know who was who, what kind of talk, what did they believe in? Is this just for show? Those are kind of things that I went in. I'm looking, and I'm going back and watching them talk to some of the other guys in the shows, even at JSU and things like that. How were they motivating these young men? As they're coming in. So that was definitely one of the things for me that I wanted for Kahlil to know who would be in his ear, because through the ear gates.
Yeah.
Okay, it will drive what your heart and your mind feels, what you hear or don't hear. So that was one. And then knowing after going in, like I said, I watched Coach Prime or Deion Sanders for a long time. So I knew what he was about. But then to sit with him and we're looking eye to eye. So I'm a big believer in, Rob, if I invite you to my house, I'll allow you to put your feet under my table.
Talk to man.
That's
Talk to
huge.
me. Talk.
Okay? That's huge. Put a pin. I also read and hear where they got a lot to say that coach don't go to the players' houses. Okay? Can you imagine coach pulling up in some of these neighborhoods with some of our players or something? Just being real. Nothing
Mhm.
against it, okay?
Not good
Can
talk.
you imagine trying to get out the car to walk in? Because guess what? It ain't gonna stay no secret. Everybody in the city gonna know Coach Prime is there.
Hey,
The
it's
energy
gonna
was shot,
take the internet. Yeah, the internet.
it's shot. So it's gonna take away from what that athlete needs to feel as well as what coach needs to feel, from that. So us going there, it was just like him being here because he allowed us to put our feet under the table, and they welcomed us. And to be honest, it felt like we were at home. It felt like we had just went to Webb, Mississippi, where the grill was going, the music blasting outside. We got dust all on our ankles. We popping the space cars. We dancing. We praise first. You hear me? The neighbors are coming around. They enjoying. So that was big for me. To know that, hey, it wasn't no, I got on this suit, don't touch me because this cream color, I don't want your fingers on it. It wasn't any of that. You feel me? It wasn't any of that. It was, hey, come on in, we won, let's sit down and let's talk. And coach and I had a whole lot in common. I've been working with youth my whole life. You
Right.
know, coaching, job corps 20 years, youth facilities 5, 7, 8 years. So I said it before, being able to take on someone else's children and try to help them to level up and grow, that's a
Mm.
big commitment. It takes a special kind of crazy to do that, So anybody that does it, my hat off to them. So that was big for me. And then just I watched Kahlil while we were there. And you guys mentioned earlier about grinding and doing your work and not having a lot to say. So Kahlil has always did his grinding in silence. He's always been the one that he didn't have to have, the flashing lights and the cameras. Kahlil is who he is. He's a dog. He is.
Mm.
And I'm just gonna
Mm.
tell you, look, when he pledged Omega, I was like, I almost said,
Yeah.
Ninja, what you mean you pledging Omega? I thought, I see him, mama. He was always studious, he's always humble, and this is who Kahlil was, and I was like, oh, he's gonna be an alpha man. He's gonna be an alpha man. Kahlil said, Mama, you must don't know me. I said, oh, that hurt my heart a little bit. But I knew
Oh
that
yeah.
was in him. And so I watched Kahlil, when we were there and they took us to this spot where we went to eat at, and They got the music playing. Oh, we love to dance. We sing. We love, you hear me? They got the music playing. I'm like, and I'm in there getting it. And I'm like, come on, baby girl. He's like, no, mama, I'm good. I'm like, baby, enjoy this. Come on. And that was all she wrote. It went through the roof. And at that moment, when I saw the other parents then got up, they were dancing, having a good time. The other players, recruits, they got up. They were dancing, having a good time. I said, oh, yeah. I think we in the right spot, and I watched his eyes. I watched his eyes, and
Mhm.
they were glistening. And I was like, yeah, he's found his voice. He's found where he can be truly that dog. And this is, again, people, this is not for show. This is who Kahlil is. Sometimes I had to tell him, you do know you my son and I'm your mama. So who you think you talking to? But he's right. He's right. He's right when we sit and talk and we're talking family things and making decisions. And if sometimes I'm trying to go to the left, he's like, no, mom, I think this will be, if we go this way, and I have to sit down and be like, oh man, yeah, you know what, you're right. And my hat's off to my child, not just because he came from me, but because of the man that God has created him to be, and the and
Amen.
the purpose that He has put into his heart, and
Mhm.
and I'm just grateful that I'm able to even be around Kahlil Benson. You hear me?
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. I might not know him, but thank God to you, I'm around him now. Hey, Kahlil, what's up, bro?
What's good?
Hey, check this out. Tell me, what do you like about Colorado since you've been there?
Hold on. First, I want to say what's up to my boy Connor in the chat. My old roommate, he in the chat, boy. Connor in the chat.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah.
What's up, Con?
But Colorado, man, I ain't gonna lie, I've been wake surfing a lot.
Oh
Like I've
yeah.
been
Hey,
behind
I
the
saw
boat
the
trying to surf.
video.
Yeah, I've been doing that. It's kind of like it's very relaxing. It's fun. Like I like being on the water anyway.
You
So
wasn't scared?
I was scared. Okay, now the first time I was.
Now
First
check
time
this
I was
out,
a little
Cleo. I don't mean
nervous
to cut you
because
off.
like I
The
ain't know what the
video that
expect.
I saw, you was standing up on the surfing board. You didn't fall now one time.
Now that's the thing. People ain't see my failure. I
Oh,
didn't. First day, first day was iffy. Like I got up. I think I stood up one time the first day, and it was like just only that one time. And then after that, I was falling. And then on the second day, on my first try, I got stood right up, and I went for about 2 3 minutes. So yeah, it's been Colorado been kind of like it's not the same. You don't expect the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all the mountains and everything around you. So like I grew up in a country where it's just flat. So it's like it's way different to be here. The altitude, being able to just go hiking all the time, just being able to like then like you getting in shape at the same time. So like even leaving here, I think going into like training camp, like and stuff like that is gonna be big because just because of where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Because like Colorado is a big place where a lot of Olympic people come here and train and top guys train here. So it's just like leaving here. I mean, even with just being here, it's just like I mean the people, the community is like it's different. So I mean, I ain't got no complaints about it. So
okay. And also, what's your take on Coach Prime?
man, Coach Brian, that's a funny dude. We always every time I see him, he always tell me, "What's up, big fella?" And he call everybody. He don't call everybody that, but most of the people he call big fella. You know what I'm saying? Like, big dog. What's up, big dog? You know this and that. But like, he just a funny dude, like all around guy. Like he treats everybody the same. I mean, everybody he speaks to, I mean, just like everybody's smiling. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's just like the energy he gives off, like the non like the I don't know the word I'm looking for, but in the way of saying it, it's like he always bringing something to the table. I guess you could say that. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he always motivating the next person. So like he's not like a shy. He don't whatever. Like everybody was always saying like Coach Prime, this big Hollywood guy. He not Hollywood at all. You know what I'm saying. So like
Right.
none of the coaching staff, none of the people that work there are. So it's just like everybody kind of family. Like he accepts you. So and it's just to be around him every day, learning knowledge and stuff, getting the stuff like what he be saying, all the like game from him is like just elite. So it's like it's different. So who wouldn't want to be around it for real? So I mean, I'm grateful that I'm here for real. So just
Okay.
all
I got one more
around.
question for you. Then I'm gonna turn it over to Rob and Coach Ray. Your position coach, Phil Loho. Tell us something about him.
Coach Phil, Like y'all already know, he played in the league, played for the Vikings. So I mean, that's my goddaddy's favorite team. So it's kind of like he already won my goddaddy over for real. But he just, I mean, Coach Phil, me and Coach Phil relate a lot. Like he's like an older version of me. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I like really do appreciate him just because simple fact that like he accepted me, like, you know what I'm saying, taking me in and showing me everything he knows, because like I mean he played right tackle, and I'm playing right tackle, but you know both sides really. But he just like he's smart, man. Like and it's like it's so much like experience on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one of the guys that's gonna get in your face and tell you like what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying, be straight up with you. He ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Just because of him, like, you know what I'm saying, knowing how it be, knowing how it is in the league, and doing what it takes, you know, and he be putting me up on a lot of stuff. Like he be telling me a lot of, you know what I'm saying, little good little details and stuff that I need to know, and everything that that I'm going to have to know, you know what I'm saying, going into the league or whatever. So, but like he's a great guy, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. His family, like, I love him. Like they family, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell him I love him every day. So like
Wow.
it's you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So we real close. So that's my guy. It's my dog.
Okay. All right. Before Rob go, want to thank everybody for tuning in. We got 280 people tuning in right now. Y'all don't mind, hit the like button and subscribe. Not on just on Sports Talk with BWatts Entertainment, also Raw the Man Media. All right, it's on you.
And before we go, any super chats that come in today, we gonna donate it to Kahlil Benson, DT2 merch or his jersey. So any super chats that come in tonight, we gonna make sure that we look out for Kahlil with NIL. So y'all let us know if y'all got questions, y'all got any super chats. We gonna make sure we try to get them answered. Please be respectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that ain't crazy. But with all that being said, I want to just take a step back and just a little bit. Every time Coach Prime, goes on a recruit, like how a big time recruit visit, it always seems to snow in Colorado. So y'all never really get to see like the great of the good of Colorado doing a visit because there's always some crazy weather happening. Um, what made y'all, you know, take the snow out the factor, and what sold y'all to the end of just taking out the weather of being in Colorado and what your journey could be when you take out the weather? I'm gonna take out the weather and the coaching. What was the next biggest factor that y'all loved about Colorado on the visit?
You wanna go first, man?
Oh, I thought he was talking to you, baby.
I'm talking to both of
Um,
y'all.
Yeah.
Who you talking,
well, the
Rob?
weather was the weather. It did snow a little. I loved it. We're in Indiana, so now I'm in Indiana. It snows, but I loved it, and it was it was a feeling. It was warming. It's totally different from being here. We went to the grocery stores, and it was just welcoming everybody. I mean, it just felt like peace. To be honest, it felt like peace.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Kalia.
Khalil.
I didn't know if you was done. I thought it was my bad. I mean, me personally, uh, like she said, the weather, I was already kind of used to the weather and stuff. It wasn't really no big factor for me. Like coming down here, it actually kind of helped a lot because, like, I mean, seeing the snow on the mountains was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I said, like that morning. I think I was in the hotel room that next morning. I woke up after being there, and like seeing the sun, like the sunrise over the mountains and stuff was crazy. So like, and I was just looking like we in a hotel where we could see like the whole part of Boulder. Like you can see all of Boulder, you can see all the like the highway like going towards Denver or whatever. But I mean, it was just like she said, it was kind of like a peace thing. It was like a thing of knowing, like, like feeling like, oh yeah, I'm good now. Like I'm okay. Like I'm satisfied. I'm comfortable. Um, knowing that I can be myself around them. Just like it's just like seeing people like you. That was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was being able to like be yourself around them and stuff like that. So that was another big thing for them. But other than that, the school, like everything that they showed us, like all the campus and everything, like man, it was crazy. Just like it was just like dang, like everybody here is blessed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody here is like minded. Like, you got other guys that they're bringing in, like other transfers, like minded. Everybody want the same thing. So, like, it was like a winning feeling, like, already, you know what I'm saying, coming over into that, you know what I'm saying, that building. So, like, in this place, at CU. So I mean, it kind of like it just, I mean, it just felt right. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't had to second question it. I ain't had to do none of that. So it was just like, yeah, this is what I want to do. So
Got anything, Coach Dre?
he might
So,
be connected to his car.
so the people
Go ahead.
y'all
Hey
can hear
Dre,
me?
if you connect it to your car, take off the Bluetooth.
Okay. Clear. Which player on the defensive side bring out the best of you in those one-on-one?
Uh, I can't put. I can't just like single out nobody for real. Like all them guys be working for real. Like everybody, like every DN that I went against here, like really like kind of, you know what I'm saying, stuck out to me for real. The most guy I had the most competition out of is BJ and Dayon. So I mean, BJ is more technical. Like, you know what I'm saying, he thinks a lot. He thinks more about his moves, what he, you know what I'm saying, what he's gonna do. Like he'll set you up fast and quick. So I mean, you got to catch him. You know what I'm saying, like you got to catch him off guard. But that guy, like, I mean, he's smart though. He's fast. You know what I'm saying. So like, I mean, I think everybody here that really been showing me good work. I can't really say like I can't put my finger on one specific person because they all are really good. So I think we're gonna do a real. I think Coach Prime did a good job like bringing in them guys because like everybody here been like just high
Right.
competition. Like everybody's next level competition. So and everybody hungry. So and then they all transfer, so they didn't play, and then they know how winning programs or whatever programs they've been there. They know how they feel. So like they know how to bring what to bring to the next place. You know what I'm saying? So like. I can't really single out nobody other than like me and BJ be going back and forth a lot lately, but it was me and Dayon, and then Sam pretty good, like all of them, but I can't just single out nobody. Everybody on the D line really kind of good, so
They
I can't
are.
single nobody.
They are. Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Go ahead, Rob.
All that being said, man, I'm expecting that D on your jersey. I'm expecting that big D on your jersey game one. All
Dude, I'm
right, that's
expecting
what
both of them. I'm expecting both of them. You mean me personally? I want both of them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
yeah. Yeah, I'm expecting that D to be on your jersey first game out the gate, man. With that being said, what you really focus on, knowing that you got less than 2 weeks before official camp start. I know you guys go back July 29th for official camp, and I know it's gonna be on a whole different other level when it comes to that July 29th. But what's the most thing that you're looking for, and what are you focused on right now to get yourself prepared for it?
um, I don't want to give away too much because
Now you
anybody could
got.
be
Now,
watching. You
I
know
don't
what I'm
want to
saying?
get you in trouble. I
But
just,
but but I think I'm just focusing on just. I mean, like I've been consistent very well. I think I'm focusing on just staying 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 in that dog mode. You know what I'm saying? Like every play, like honestly, like that's not really like you can't because you can't teach like mentality. You know what I'm saying? So like you got to kind of have that mentality that you want. You know what I'm saying? So I think you really have to train yourself to be that guy every place. So I mean, I think that's really what the really thing I'm really focusing on because like I've done it before, so I know I can do it again. You know what I'm saying? And probably do it way better than I did last time. This be like my third, fourth fall camp. So it ain't nothing different, but only me just elevating my game. Just basically just staying in that mode for real. Like I ain't don't really care what nobody say for real. Like I like nobody like none of the defensive players. Like I don't be caring none of that. You know what I'm saying? So um, I just want to dominate. That's it. Really, just stand on top of my game. So
Right, right, right. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Miss Benson, tell us
Yes,
something
sir.
about tell us something about Kahlil. I want to hear about this deacon thing. This ordained deacon that you shared with me over there on Thursday night with Greg said. And the chat,
Look,
I'm sure they want to hear it too.
look. Yeah, I told you before, BWatts. Couple words slide out every now and then, and I get it though, because I play sports, and if my mama heard some of the stuff I had said, I probably, she was still here now and hearing these interviews, I'd be in trouble. But I get that part. But Khalil has a foundation. He know whose he is. You know, he knows that there is nothing in this world that he cannot do. as long as he put God first. He knows this. So it's not like he's walking into him like, yeah, I'm Kahlil and I'm the no. He know where they came from. And he knows that it can be taken away as well. So him has always been in the church. Um, we were raised that way, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And when Kahlil was 2, 3, having him christening, I remember holding him up like I was Mufasa or somebody, and I'm saying, God, I'm giving him back to you. Literally holding him up at the church. So God, I give him to you. And you use him any way that you see fit. Use him. And so Kahlil in high school, I'm pulling up one day and they were like, oh, preacher, your mama here. And I'm saying, preacher. So Kahlil is at the school giving the word as well. And he stands at the church. He's, like I said, he's a big junior deacon then at the church. And Kahlil's praying over thousands, and for our Pastor Shat, he goes through like a fine tooth comb. But Kahlil's godfather also was over those junior deacons, so he had a lot that he poured into Kahlil during those times of him coming up through middle school and high school and keeping him grounded and knowing the word. And I try my best every morning. I'm sending them something, because it's easy to be 21, 22 years old, and yes, you're living and you're doing, and that enemy will wait until you at a moment of vulnerability, and that's when he's definitely going to creep in. And I'm glad that the discernment that I have, and God lets me know there's something going on, and so I listen, and then I sing, hey, and they be like on point. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I sent him something, and he was like, "Mom," it was like he said it was like me and you had talked about it. I said, well, I know who to talk to. I know who to listen to. And so for him to recognize again that it's all because of God and to still give God glory, in the midst of all of this, in the midst of all the negative comments and everything that's going on, hey, we already won. We have already won, so Kahlil is big in his word, you know, um, and he's going to make sure that others also know, about the word, who God is, and things like that. I'm gonna give you this, and I'll hush. He said Yaya was riding the other day, and I had never met him. And Yaya said, "Hey, Mama Benson," and I said, "Hey, baby," and he was like, "Oh man," he said, "I love Kahlil. He's been really taking care of me." And he was like, "It feels like I've been knowing him a long time," and he was like, "I love him." And for that young man to be able to say that, and you all know the time when he showed up, when he got there. That means that Kahlil, the light that's in him, that God light that's in him is shining. And it's not just because, he rides in certain kind of car, not because he wears certain kind of clothes, but it's because of the God that's in him that allows all these people to draw to him. And so it's important for me that Kahlil always is giving back, that deacon. You hear me?
I
Yeah.
like that. The reason I asked you that because I'm a deacon. I'm an
Y'all
ordained
can,
deacon. And when you
All
told me
right now.
that, yeah, that was a blessing. That was a
y'all
blessing
can
when I
hear me
heard
now.
that. Yeah, we heard you. Go ahead, Coach Ray.
Now listen. Now y'all heard all of that. Y'all didn't hear nothing about no money. Y'all didn't hear nothing about none of that. So all that, when we be telling y'all that parents ain't looking for that, she don't care. She ain't caring about that. She raised her child the right way, and you wonder why kids want to go play for that. It ain't about that all the time. I tell y'all that all the time, but nobody. That's why I wanted her to come on here so she could tell y'all what it really is. So it ain't got to be just somebody who coach it. Bro, I'm proud of you because I heard the talking, and all you did was work, bro. And you came out
Okay.
here and you showing what work can get you. Like I
Okay.
told you, got something that you can't teach. My son play offensive line, and I know what it's like. And he just like you. He don't talk much on the football field. He's something else. And like I tell people, if you'd have put my grandma in a room with somebody and y'all hollering about money and you hollering about what Coach Prime bringing, she don't even want to hear about no money. And like I told you, bro, I just like your purpose.
Yes, sir.
That's our thing this year, man. If we can SOP and we can stand on purpose, because everybody want to stand on business. But how you gonna stand on business if you ain't got no purpose?
Right.
Boys, it's time to
Amen
go
to
to
that.
work.
Yes, sir. I understand.
It's time to go to work. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
how
Yes, sir.
is it? Can you explain to them like the feel of playing offensive line and how it has to be a family unit? Can you give them that how it has to be a feel to play offensive line?
Because you got a quarterback in the behind you that's a Heisman quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So like then like where you want to go, like everybody say they want to go to the league, right? But everybody don't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that mentality. Everybody don't got what it takes to go to the league. So like when you playing in front of a Heisman quarterback, all like everything that you saying has to like show up on the field. Like it's not, and then you playing for Coach Prime, then you playing for Coach Phil, like whoever your coach may be, you playing for that guy, like you know what I'm saying? Because these guys, they already did their job. You know what I'm saying? They already they built their name, they built their legacy already. So like now, like what you gonna show for? You feel what I'm saying? So like you got all these professional guys that come here. So I mean, at the same time, like, I think people just get mixed up in the fact that where they're going and where they're at, and people supposed to automatically be scared of them. Like I done played people like you know what I'm saying, like that's at you know what I'm saying lower schools, but you know what I'm saying be great players. You know what I'm saying? So like it's just a different like your mentality has to be different, man. Like you playing like I said, I'm playing in front of a Heisman. I'm protecting a Heisman quarterback, so. Like it's your mindset has to be different. Like it ain't because you gotta think about it. He's smart. Like Shador, that's like one of the man. That's the smartest quarterback I played. You know what I'm saying? Like the block for real. So like he knows like you know what I'm saying. He's been trained to know like different things. You know, and like in situations that he get in, he's been trained to get out of those situations. So as long as he got the guys he got in front of him, you know what I'm saying. Like it ain't you know he ain't got to worry about too much being under pressure. Like some may say he play better under pressure. Some may say he don't. You know what I'm saying? But like honestly, like man, a great O line would take would turn a great quarterback until a Heisman quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Until a first round, first
Man,
pick quarterback. So like you got to think about it. Like we give him time, like it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, good. And then once we give him time, you know what I'm saying. Once we perform and he perform, then it's gonna be like, well, dang, this is what they was missing last year. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be on a bigger scale this year. So like I'm not worried about like I don't look too far in the season. Like I'm worried about the first game right now. You know what I'm saying? And like and then the biggest game is the game is bigger because it's the next one. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just blessed to be here and ready to like really show my talents because it's been a lot of people sleeping on me. It's been a whole bunch of people sleeping.
man,
And it just
you
not
know,
just me,
I
but
hope
my
it.
teammates as well. You feel what I'm saying? So like and we got a lot of stuff to prove, you know what I'm saying? But like it's been a lot of people sleeping and a lot of people talking smack, and I see it like I honestly see it like, and now I'm getting in that mode, that fall camp mode, to where like you feel me, like my mindset different, and I don't play that. You feel me, like you gonna talk about me, you
Boy,
gonna feel
talk,
me.
boy,
You know what
talk.
I'm saying? So like
yo,
it's gonna be big. So when the season come, I'm gonna be ready to shut up everybody that has something to say, and I'm gonna be on the same thing Shador was doing, but I'm gonna be in the same. My mindset gonna be way different. You feel what I'm saying? So and trust me, everybody I seen who it was, you know what I'm saying? I see all these podcasts and all these different people talking, saying that they know me, they don't know this and that. Bro, you ain't never watched me, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? So like you ain't got no reason to say nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen, I ain't never heard of you. I'm not putting no names out there, but I watched a podcast the other day. I'm just like, okay. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all right, y'all finna feel me. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna understand what I mean, like about DT2, like why they call me bulldozer. You gonna understand that. So like it's a different mindset. You feel me? So I'm I'm just different, man. I don't, you know.
and to that point, when people talk about this
You told,
offensive
hey,
line,
and don't.
to the point to when people talk about this offensive line and they talk about one on ones, what people fail to realize is they get a glimpse of a 5 to 10 second clip of something. We
Hmm.
ain't even talking about stunts and schemes or what y'all
Yeah,
gonna do on
yeah,
the play.
Right.
yeah.
But then
Because
I got something to say
you're not
about it.
gonna be in a game situation, and you just did you see how we were one on ones? Defense line up wide, nine technique. You ain't
Yeah.
finna be on in the real game technique. you know what I'm
Right? Yeah,
saying,
nobody.
running
Yeah,
individual players.
nobody's playing a wide nine.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Nobody.
unless it's to another tight end or another tight end somewhere body out there, but you're not gonna be in a situation. You gotta have a scheme. You're not gonna be able to just do what you want to do every play. Your coach gonna tell you either you need to do this stunt with the defensive end or the D tackle, or you know what I'm saying, like linebacker gonna switch, you drop out or whatever. But in my defense, I read all that. I understand all that. You know what I'm saying? I was taught early like how to see all of that. I know how when safety rotations and all that. You finna bring somebody blitzing off the edge. I can see when the linebacker blitz. I know all of that. So like, I'm not me personally. Like, you going like the game time. Like the game time is very different than when it is at practice, bro. Like that's what a lot
True.
of people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Then plus we not in pass right now. Like, come on, like
Yeah.
it's just you come on, like you know what I'm saying. So like, all right, cool. You feel me? Like I'm just right now we just getting to work, feeling for each other, making sure we getting our sets, make sure we take our sets down. Like you feel me consistently and having that same mindset. So like we just, man, we working right now. All I gotta say is working. When the season comes, y'all gonna understand. And then plus, the game is literally before my birthday, day before my birthday. I'm not gonna go out there and look sad. Oh, day before my birthday. You feel what I'm saying? So
Uh-oh.
like, I
Uh-oh.
ain't you feel me like
Oh. Boy,
so.
you talking that talk there, boy.
Right, I'm just
Coach
saying,
Ray,
man.
bro,
I'm
y'all
just
got to
saying, like,
fire up,
y'all.
boy.
Now,
Mama
now I'm
business.
talking. Like, now I'm starting to
Well,
talk business. So, like,
that's
now it's
that's
just
what I
different.
wanted. That's
That
what
boy
I
in that
hey
bag now, boy.
hey
Woo,
Man,
be
woo,
yes,
woo.
man.
Talk that talk, young man.
that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Yes,
That's what
Hey,
I
sir.
I'm gonna be
wanted.
there. I'm gonna
That's
be
what I
there
wanted. I
live and in
wanted him to see
person.
what he got in him. See
Most
that?
definitely.
You
You
see
gonna
that? You
see?
can't teach that. You can't
That's
teach
right.
that. You hey listen, look at his face. You can't teach that. You can't teach that. And
He know the
like I say,
game.
you can say you watch film, but you looking at if somebody get beat. Again,
Mm-hmm.
this another thing. Them player-led practices. So they're correcting themselves. Their coaches are not allowed to correct them right now.
Exactly.
They're correcting themselves. They're just getting better. Like he said, it's
Yeah.
one-on-one. It's not like so. I think a lot of people just you look at it. Hey, listen, and what I'm telling you is you can't teach that. The hunger that he got, the one he got, the protection.
Boy, got a praying mama.
Everybody don't
That what
have
make
that.
it go get it.
So when
Yeah.
you look
Boy,
at
ain't
it,
nothing like a mother
when you
prayer.
look at it,
I know.
and then like I told you, I was in the space. Like I told you, I was in the space with Mama Benson, and like she say, she's taking receipts. So all that you see, she say she got a notepad. So all that talking y'all be doing,
Mm-hmm.
hey, listen. And then I want y'all to just sit back and take it too, because when you was dishing it out, you didn't have nothing to say. The same way I
Yep.
told y'all that this positive stuff was gonna be what it is, y'all thought I
Mm-hmm.
was lying. I wasn't, because all that negative stuff, all it do is get y'all somewhere fighting with each other, calling
Mm-hmm.
each other out your name and looking ignorant. But when you just believe in what you believe, I've been watching Coach Prime since he, like I say, I'm just proud that you didn't listen, that you just worked. And when you got a, like you saying, you got a great parent. Like everybody don't have that,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
and I applaud you for that because every kid doesn't have that. I come from a school that's down in the hood. Them kids don't have that. We took our kids to church this morning. Like you should have seen, no parents showed up. It was just us and our guys.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody doesn't have that. So man, to have a mother that, especially a praying mother,
Don't.
like you can't get no better, man. So like you say, I want you to keep them notes. I want you to keep them notes
Hey,
because it's a lot of people
hey,
gonna owe y'all a lot of apologies. But it's a
You
lot of
sure
folks
right.
playing the fence too, Khalil. You know they say
You
little
right.
stuff, and then they
Oh
say
yeah.
what.
You
But
know
hey,
that.
listen, you know what it is. Just
Yep.
hey,
hey,
That
we've
come
been
with
just
it.
get
That
ready,
come with
man.
it for sure.
Go
That
ahead.
come with it. Yep.
all we've been saying 2024 is just bookmarking and receipts. When it's all said and done, we just gonna come on the camera and we just gonna look at it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because yeah, they don't understand that y'all hear the noise, but y'all don't gotta respond to it the way they
You
want
don't
y'all to
have to.
respond to it. They want y'all to respond to it in a negative light and put it on the internet. Well, y'all
Right.
gonna just go out there, prepare yourself, and get better at that. And
Yep.
so, being that y'all gonna have more time with y'all coaches and things are gonna ramp up, that's what a lot of people don't think about. They forget about you still gotta go out and play the game. You
That's
Right.
still
right.
gotta go through the practices. That's the I don't understand how people forget about that. You take what you see is shirts and shorts. You're gonna have to put the pads on. And then
Yep.
it's go time. So then what you gonna say then? with all that being said, man, what's your favorite impression about Coach Prime, Shador, and Travis?
My favorite impression.
Yeah. Our funniest moment, if you have one.
uh, I don't even know. So first, me, Shador, and like we hang out a lot. And Justin, like we always hanging out. So it's like we always got funny moments, and I don't even know like what if I can call funny moment because it just be like it don't be forced. It just be what I'm saying like that. So
Yeah.
uh, I think early on, I don't even know like honestly. Like they crack jokes so much, man. It just be like it feels like family. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know. Like my
I'll make it easy. I will make it easier. Give me your favorite Coach Prime imitation.
I knew you were gonna ask
Come
me
on,
that.
dog.
Let me hold on. I gotta get ready. I gotta get my voice ready. Let me see. I gotta find something. Hold on. What's some Coach Prime be saying?
We know
Uh,
you say dog a lot.
yeah. Dog. You man, dog. You gonna be a dog. You gonna be a dog. I just want you to understand. Just keep putting them jokers on their neck, dog. That's all. You know. That's how he be though. That's like what I'm saying. Something Coach Prime. You never know what you're gonna give him, Coach Prime, for real, man. Like he'll say something 1 minute, and next minute he'll say another. They just be like ongoing. Like what I'm saying. Coach Prime, like it's a good dude. Like I said, like he funny, man. He just Coach Prime, man.
Hey, Kahlil, I see you like music. I see you like music a lot, and they told me you can sing. So it's time to put up, bro.
My voice already started.
Hey, those super chats gonna come in. You gotta
My
give me
voice.
one. Hey, you
Hey, they
gotta have
putting
one
on the
line,
spot.
Kahlil.
My voice already
I
started.
don't
Thank
care
And
what
you.
you
returning
say.
from the last chat, we missed it. Someone sent a nice super
They
chat.
sure did.
How you
I
gonna
saw
how
that.
you gonna be on my
Just hit
side?
a
You my mama. You supposed to be telling me my voice messed up, man. Come on, now. You can't be doing that. Don't be
everybody
acting
said
right.
all things.
Hey, that's where I got the question from. From I was seeing on the
That's what I'm
somebody
saying.
sent a super chat. They wanted you to sing a song to them.
I don't know if I got.
That's one verse, big dog.
Look
Come
at
on
Jada got
now.
shot.
Uh,
You don't got shower, man. But
They
Hey,
just
why
want a
you
little
put my
bit of
dog
pretty
on the spot?
wings,
hey,
Khalil.
You
hey,
Just
put
want a
my
little
dog on
pretty
the
JR
spot
wings.
like
Bobby said,
that.
I got $50 for one verse.
You putting all that
$50. Boy, I
all
sang.
that talk that you don't want to
uh,
say.
Lord, take me over. Send me them $50 big dog. I sang. Lord, keep me near
oh
the
shit.
cross.
That's funny. That's
Shoot,
funny.
I
That's
talk
funny.
it for him. He ain't got to sing. But
What
Kahlil,
you do,
Kahlil
man?
Benson, check this out.
Come
You
Dre.
got Tyler Brown,
Right.
Justin Myers,
Mayors.
Mayers. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for correcting me. Justin
Yes,
Mayers
sir.
and who's the other? Tyler Johnson. Tell
Mm.
me something about those players.
All right, so TB, Jackson, Mississippi native. Like he TB's probably like one of the most like he's very genuine. You know what I'm saying? On the O line, like he's a genuine person. He cares about everybody. He's so like he's another grounded person. Like he's down to earth, and so like he has that Mississippi in him. So like you don't really got to question like his loyalty for real, because like TB real. You know what I'm saying? Tyler, that's a character, man. Tyler Johnson is a character. Oh Lord, that man there. Strong, very strong. Hold on, go back to Ty Brown. TB strong. That's he the strongest. He's the strongest one on the team.
I heard
Everybody know
Felix
that.
Rose say that.
But back to Tyler Johnson. But nah, Tyler Johnson, he cool people though. Like he cares. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you could tell that he's he's very detailed. You know what I'm saying. He picks up on the small things a lot. Like he don't let that go for shot not one time. And as well as like he's gonna always want to make sure you good. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's just like all the guys on the team kind of like well on the O line right now since we're talking about them all them guys like they just everybody kind of like you know what I'm saying. Everybody want the best for each other. You feel me? Like everybody ready to work. So it's just like we weeded out the bad guys. We got all them guys out. So like everybody cool. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's just like we got to grind. We got to get to the next phase. You feel me? So And Justin, man, that's my guy. Like that's right. Is he like me and Justin started off. So I guess on the OV, he was on the OV with me.
Yeah.
We didn't speak much on the OV, but I did talk to his parents. His parents very, 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 very grounded. Like they're very down to earth. Fun people to be around. Like I ain't like them. The guys like them. His family. I take them to our cookout for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like them. They fit in, cracking jokes. They all of that.
Okay.
But Justin, man, like me and him, we started like we first got here. We was the first two linemen here. We first started. We went on walk together. You feel me? Like a little hiking or whatever. We actually just recently, like probably like a month ago, we went on a hike. Right after we got back, right before we got back in May, we went on a hike and went up the mountain and everything. So like we're always spending time with each other. Like me, him, and Shador, we always together. So it's like that bond that was already there that you don't have to like question. You know what I'm saying? Like it was already built. You know what I'm saying? So like we just had to get to know each other a bit more. You know, feel each other out. And turns out we all like the same people for real. So it's just easy to be around. You feel me? Easy to talk to. So and he's an older guy I can learn from too, just like mentality wise and like life wise too. So because he done been in the college for a minute. So
I
as
want to
well
put
as
this.
Tyler Johnson too.
I want to put this onion back just a little bit, right?
Mhm.
Because I don't think people really heard what you said. You and
Mhm.
Justin Barnes didn't really speak on your OV.
Yeah.
Kind of like this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What transpired to make this happen as y'all grew
So
on an
me,
everyday
so
basis?
So with me coming in, like me personally, like I'm a quiet person. Like I don't talk too much. I don't say a lot. You feel me? So like, and he's the same
Yeah.
way. Like
Boy,
Justin ain't gonna
stop.
talk.
Boy, ain't no
You know
way.
what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hear from him a lot. Like until like he just gets comfortable. You feel me? So like once he got like it's just once we got comfortable with each other. Like once we trusted each other, we was able to kind of talk more. You know what I'm saying? We knew that we was the older guys, the veteran guys that had played it for real on the line. So we had to come together and like to get these guys like to follow us behind us and stuff like that. So we like I said, we ain't talking much on the OV at all. I think I spoke to him a couple times, seen him on the elevator, and then we seen him going when we went out to the what was that? Went out to eat or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh and I mean we spoke like it was just cool, like but at the same time, like you don't know if these guys gonna come, you know what I'm saying, come here and commit or not either too though. So like you gotta be careful like with that too as well. So
Right.
but once we
We
committed,
know.
like we knew who was who. So yeah, you feel me? Like
We know.
you feel me? So
Yep.
but but at the same time though, like once we got together and all that and got here and everybody introduced each other to introduce ourselves to each other, and then I could kind of tell like okay, he a cool person, you know what I'm saying? Like his people cool, so like I know he was gonna be a cool person too. So I mean yeah, it just like we all like minded. We all want the same thing. So like we gonna strive to get to one goal, one common goal.
I want to before I'm gonna get to Coach Ray, but I want to ask this question because it was a question that was in the chat, and I really want the people want to know, how can they better support y'all? And this from I want to know from the parent side and from the player side, how can the fan base support you from a player and as a parent, how could the fan base support you guys?
I'm not gonna lie, y'all doing a lot as fans in general. Like you know what I'm saying, y'all doing a whole bunch anyway. So it's kind of like I don't even know like it's more than what I've had at previous schools. Like it's way more than what I had at Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Like not to knock Indiana or anything, but like I got some people that's still following me from Indiana too as well, and I appreciate them as well because them real like true fans for real, so they
Right.
understand. So, but I mean, y'all doing a lot for me, like a lot for us right now. So like we can't really just I can't point a finger on it. Like I've been asked that question before, but if I had an answer, I would. I don't even have an answer for it because like I really do genuinely like appreciate how much they have been doing so already. So like I can't. I don't think I could just ask for more for real. Like y'all support has been like more than enough. So and y'all like always on it every day. So I do appreciate that much.
I know what I know one thing we can do for y'all. We gotta find a way to get y'all in the commercial together for CU.
Who?
Oh, we gotta find a way to get y'all a commercial together. You and
Who
your
me?
mom.
Me and my mom. Yeah,
Yeah.
me and my mom, we will tear that commercial up. We ain't, they gonna be,
I
they
thought you
gonna want to
would
book
have
us for
said,
AT and
put me in
T.
that Kentucky
They gonna
Fried
book us for
Chicken. I
AT and
tear
T.
that chicken up.
They gonna book us for every commercial they got. They put us in the commercial together. You know we gonna
Look,
be
we're
ourselves.
really funny. We really a funny family. Like I used to sit back and like, where Kalia get that from? My mama was the same way. She was a funny lady. And then to see like Khalil, just being Khalil and him, with his laughter and bringing everybody together, man, that's major. But yeah, put us in that commercial. I couldn't get to. I was trying to comment. I logged myself out trying to comment, y'all. But I will. Let me answer that question too, because I did see where a couple people, I think it's, did I write it right? I am water guy was like KFC Affleck commercial with me and Coach Prime Mom or whomever. Hey, keep putting us out there because I don't mind talking. I get
Oh,
on the camera,
he
I
watches.
talk
He
shit to
watches.
it, you
He
know.
told me to go
Bring
watch.
us in there. I'm in there, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity that it's even opening up for me and my Khalil siblings. I've always kind of like been in front of the camera, especially with Job Corps, and I was going different places and being a face, to be honest, of Job Corps and talking Job Corps up and doing the things that I did. I'm ready for it. Let me say that. Okay. So to help support from a parent's perspective, one, I want to thank each and every one that's watching this. Let me say this like from the depths of my heart because people don't have to be nice to you. People don't have to be kind. They just truly don't. But when you guys show up and I'm reading the comments, and a lot of times, it had been a couple times early on, I laid in my bed and kind of cried because I wanted to find some addresses and go, do my thug shuffle because y'all talking about my baby, but um, before I could even respond, whoa, I get emotional. A lot of you all had already gone in there and was like, shutting it down. And you're commenting and you're building up Khalil and I am eternally grateful for that. Because you guys say what I sometimes want to say and know that I can't say. I can, but I have to remember that the things that I do as well, the Bible speaks of the sins of the father fall on the child. Okay, I have to make sure that I'm careful on the things that I say and do too. I don't put on no front. I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna sing. You might even see me with a margarita, but one thing you better know for sure is I can pray you through the roof. I know how to get to the Father. You hear me? That foundation ain't gonna ever go anywhere. So I want to thank the fan for that part of it. Um, I often get messages, 2, 3 messages, 3, 4 a week. Keep sending them to me. Keep sending them because guys, it encourages me. My baby's 1,000 miles away. Yes, he has siblings here, but I have one son that I had, and he was my first. Okay, I told you I held him up like Mufasa. Did simple. And I meant that. So for him to be so far away, I miss him. You know, we so much alike. Like we feel each other. He'll call me through that like 2, 3 in the morning. Mom, you good? So we feel it, but then just you guys keep pouring into my inboxes, pouring into Khalil inboxes when he get a chance to read them. I be fussing. Did you respond back to so and so? Well, they said this, Khalil, and you didn't. He like, Mom, I be busy sometimes, and I get it, but just know that when he's not responding, you guys, you all are in our prayers, and I'm thanking God for each and every one of you and all that you do. Go get that DT merch. Do you want to help us? Go get that merchandise. Yes, we kind of been slow on dropping things. I know Khalil been busy, but as a mom, I kind of step back and let him handle that. I wanted to jump in and just take over and be like, okay, I'm doing it, but I wanted him to experience that for himself. But we got these DT2 shirts, hats, everything that's out there. That first game is black and white, stripe it out, the section. We already got y'all covered. You go, you're black and you're white. You hear me? Go get the merchandise. Go get it. One last thing. I was asked on another interview to start a YouTube channel. Okay. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. But then time, whatever. But then I got to thinking, would they really support? I would love to know, if I started one just from a parent's perspective, and then just some life things, because we all, a lot of times we know about mental health. I'm not a psychologist or whatever, but however, I got some lifeology in me. I know some things that have hurt me. I know some things I've had to pull myself up from the bootstraps, by the bootstraps and come back up. Being a single mom, this is no secret. No, Khalil's father is not in his life, but God provided some men. What I'm here to tell you, Reggie Starks, his godfather. Ain't skipped a beat. And God did that. We didn't go search. He saw Khalil in church one day and was like, it's something about him. I want to know if I can help mentor him. And he's never skipped a beat. So those type people are there, But if I do the YouTube channel, I want to know, what you guys support and shoot me in my inbox some things that you guys would want to talk about. Let's get it to going, and I would be more than willing and happy to do that. And I just your continued prayers and support, in this journey. And ultimately, Khalil walking across that stage is where my heart is. Um, when God grants him that first round, you hear me say win. It ain't no if. When he grants that first round,
You know it.
just know that that's a win for all of us. We're not with these videos and interviews. They ain't just say, "Ooh, look at us on the camera." No, man, that ain't what this is about for us. If I can get on here and give a word and uplift someone else, then we are winning. So when Khalil's name is called on that first round, just know that we all won because you guys supported us, and we appreciative of that.
I'm gonna say
Well,
this last thing. I'm gonna say this last
I know.
Yeah, mom.
Say you about starting a YouTube channel. You can start it, but you can come on here
thing.
once a month, twice a month. You be, hey, you welcome. I send you a link. You know I worry you. I don't care. You know I worry your mama. So whatever you start one or not, you always working on him. But I'll talk to you more about it tomorrow. I'm gonna give you a call and see can I work out something with you by having you on this Sunday once a month, and we're gonna make it happen. But Khalil,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, mom.
you excited about this
Yeah,
first game?
go
Yes,
ahead.
sir. Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. That
I'm sorry, Coach Ray, you saying something?
No, I was saying, Mama, if you start a channel, we gonna support it. We'll make sure you get what you need. And like you say, parents, it's other parents that need to hear it because they don't know it. You find out a lot of kids get messed over because their parents don't know what's going on, and so somebody like you say, somebody needs a prayer. I send a message every day in the group because like I said, if I wake up in the morning, if I can just bless somebody, I feel like I've done my job. So yes, it's parents out there that need to hear this. If it's parents out here in this chat, that's why we wanted y'all to be on here because, like I said, the first time we heard you talk, I said, man, you can't beat that with a stick. You can't get that no better when people keep trying to push a narrative of what these kids are looking for, and I keep telling you, kids ain't really looking for that. That's what y'all think them kids looking for. That ain't. But yeah, mom, if you start like you saying, we love to have you on here with us because we love you to death. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to do, we'll support it. We'll make sure you get out there like you should be.
I
Uh,
appreciate that, Coach. Love
all
y'all
right.
too.
Yeah, we
One
sure do. We sure will support them. We got 410 people tuned in tonight. Y'all don't mind, hit that like button and subscribe. Khalil, when you
yes,
was at
sir.
Indiana and you was seeing what was going on with Colorado, especially on the offensive line, what was going through your mind when you saw
I can block better than they can.
that?
Facts, facts, facts.
Hey, so that's how you came up with DT2?
You know what I mean? That's like I said, the story kind of behind that was me, my mom, and my cousin. We was actually here in Colorado, and we was in the hotel room, and they ended up just bringing up it was like DT2, and I was asking like, me and my mama kind of looked at each other and was just like, what is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? What that supposed to mean? Like, and and they just said like, don't touch two, and I was like, oh snap, like then that and. We looked back at each other again, and then that's when it happened, and it became a thing, and it became on a shirt, it became a website. So now we just trying to build it and make it go better. You know what I'm saying? So this season, so to be a blessing to others for real. So
After your after
It's
your
gonna be a
visit,
blessing.
how long did it take for you to know that you wanted to come to Colorado?
After my visit, I committed
He
on my
committed.
visit.
He
Yeah.
did, sure did. That's what he told me Thursday.
Yeah, I committed on.
When he was on, he
I
committed
committed
before his visit.
the second day. I committed. Yep, the night before I left. Yep.
It's a
And so you didn't know, like you said you didn't know Myers was gonna commit. If he was gonna commit or not, you when you left, you didn't know who else in that on your
Nah,
visit was
like
gonna commit.
I think I was the first one to commit out of the O line,
What?
and then I think Justin came right after me, and then the sophomore. Well, Tyler, it might have been Tyler Johnson, one of them two, but they all was committed. They ended up committing like right after. So, but like I said, I mean, I kind of like me in my mind, I was just like, okay, I'm watching the game, like, man, come on, like. I can block better than that. You feel me? Like I literally said it. Like I can block better than they can. Like that ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's too easy. Like what the guys was doing to him was nothing. They literally was just giving up. You feel me? Like it literally was just giving up. Like as an offensive lineman, you can't give up on the play. Like you play through the whistle, before the whistle and through the whistle. Like you don't stop blocking. You know what I'm saying? So like it was just like okay, mindset, they mentality not the same. So like anybody that wants to play O line, anybody that plays O line for real can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? All the players that we all came for a reason because we all thought the same thing. Like that's too easy. Why are you giving up that block? You feel what I'm saying? So like I was just like okay, I'm finna go dominate over there.
one of the things I can one thing I can say I love, man, is you always firing up the troops. You always trying to get
Mhm.
everybody around to be one.
Mhm.
And it shows every time, the recent people well off media drops a video. If it's somebody on that offensive line that's got a message, that's got that fire that I'm riding for him. I'm going through the wall for him. It's you. With that being said,
I
uh,
appreciate it.
oh man, you can see it, man. But that's what was missing though. And I think a lot of
Mhm.
people don't understand. Like you need that one offensive lineman. They got that fire. They got that grit. They got
Don't
that dog in them.
Mhm.
That you like. Oh, we run right behind him. Whatever play call, we need a key down. We run right behind him. And
hey,
so with that being,
don't get them people them excuses. You put on the film from last year. You put on the film from right now in
Yeah.
spring. It ain't the same.
Yeah. Like
Don't
you
get nobody.
literally.
It's not the same, bro. It is not the same. Like
Yeah.
again, this okay, Kahlil. We gonna go ahead and put it on out there. What happened last year with Travis? That don't happen with y'all do it. Y'all tear the club up, huh?
Talk to him.
but
That's the question y'all finna go to next, boy. Talk, boy. Come on,
I
Khalil.
was
Talk to me.
I was loading
You
it
said
up
what
for
happened to
him too.
What happened to
Talk to
Travis? You
me,
talking about that
Khalil.
dirty hit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
was a
say,
dirty
what
hit.
happened to Travis? What happened to Travis last year? That don't happen with y'all. Y'all tear the club up, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I already that game been on my mind for since it happened. You feel what I'm saying? So like I've been already kind of like premeditated. So it's like it ain't
And
gonna
that,
happen. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's already like I was literally I'm the same guy that played at Indiana. Like it just transferred here and it's way better. You know what I'm saying? So like ain't I was doing the same thing at Indiana. Like you can ask any of the old linemen that would play beside me at Indiana, they'll tell you like I've been the same person. I never changed. Like when I used to get in their face during the game. I used to tell them off during the game. Like I used to do the same thing. Like, and I
All
don't
right.
mind doing that if that's what it's gonna take for me to fire you up. Then let's go. They'll if I had another phone right here and I FaceTime Mike Kadick or if I FaceTime Matthew Bedford will tell you for sure. Mike will tell you too. Mike had to tell me a game, just calm down. And so no, I'm not gonna calm down. Like I'm
Yeah.
not no. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm just gonna be the same person and it's just gonna carry over this year. Like it's just gonna be even better. So like hopefully I ain't gotta yell to me, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? Like hopefully everybody just be good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta worry about all the yelling. But if I feel like we need a little fire, oh, you best believe that torch gonna be right beside me, ready to burn on over on the rest of the old line. So like it's there. You know what I'm saying? So we ready.
it's a key thing that you said out there. I think people miss. I'd rather you be fired up and I gotta calm you down than I gotta
Yeah.
get in you to get
Right.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that went
Right.
over people's heads. So I just want to make sure that they heard that clear. Like I rather as a coach, right? And that's what a lot of people forget about as a coach. You'll rather have somebody that's hot but be disciplined with it
Mhm.
though. And
That's
that's the
right.
part that you gonna bring to the table is know that you fired, but you're disciplined with your fire. All right, cool. I got you.
Right.
Just wait to the next play. Bring that play
For sure.
right now. You know, so you can see that aura. It just naturally comes off of you. And I think a lot of people, when they get on here, they talk about that. They don't see that, and it's like the aura. It
Mm-hmm.
pops out of you. It's something that the energy just comes out, and people miss that. And so I just want people to understand, like, hey, this type of guy that we got, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better be ready, because what most people forget about is that you never hear about an offensive lineman. All you hear about is a quarterback. So
Exactly.
for you to know who the offensive line is, you already winning.
Right. For sure. For
Especially
sure.
that offensive tackle. Every NFL team need one.
Come on.
Huh?
Come on now.
Every team need one. First round at that.
First round. You better
First
grab it. I'm
round at
telling you.
that. I speak
Don't wait
that.
too late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, don't wait
Tell
too
them,
late.
Bishop, better not
Go
wait
ahead,
too
Coach
late.
Drake.
We're not gonna be on the board long. Tell them, Bishop, we ain't gonna be on the board
Oh
long. Don't wait
no.
too late.
Don't wait too
You
late.
trying to
Don't
look
wait
like,
too
man, let
late.
me get off that thing.
That's
That's
all I'm
right.
gonna say
That's
is
right.
don't wait too late. That's gonna be
Uh,
my
uh,
new little saying. Don't wait too late. First round.
hey, I got a lot of NFL personnel over there on LinkedIn listening in. Come on. He
Hey,
talking to you.
I'm just
He
letting you
talking
know.
to
Don't wait too
you.
late. First round.
Don't wait too late. A lot
That's
of fires in my hometown.
it.
You know the thing
You need somebody to
I
protect.
love
You need somebody to protect Michael Penix.
I wouldn't
that's
mind
his
going back
boy.
to see my dog.
Arthur Blank. If you're tuning in,
Mike know me. Mike Penix know me.
Mike know it.
He know
Need
me.
somebody to protect him. He the man.
He know me. Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about it, but man, we're going to keep promoting you. We're going to push whatever you want us to push right here on this channel. Like I said, all you got to do is let us know and we'll do it. You ain't even got to let us know. We're going to do it anyway. Go
That's
ahead,
right.
Ross.
Well, my mom, what you saying, mom?
Oh no, I was just about to say that, and all of that being said, the one thing that is true and gonna always hold true is, and Kahlil can attest, we don't quit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we Bensons. We don't quit. You know, there were days when he would come in tired and no, you're going right on back out there the next day. You know, let's get it together tonight. Get your bath up really good. You need me to massage it down? Come on, baby, give me some oil. We're gonna rub these cramps out. Cause he was hollering them many nights. You know, and I'm in there rubbing, but we ain't quitting. You know, and so if they want to know what they're getting, other than what they're just seeing right here, what have you, they're getting a grounded young man. You know, Kahlil played several sports. You know, on that line, he's played one, two, three. How many? Let me count them. Right, left, God. You know, they're gonna get that. But then, you know, the foundation is there, and it's not that. It's just like you guys talked about, if we know the storm is coming, if it's about to be a snowstorm outside, right? We sitting in the house. I know that the heaters, we ain't got that much gas, so I need to go get some kindling in, right? So why
Mhm.
would I wait till the snow hit the ground? Then now I want to go ahead and get some wood, and now I got to try to light it. The wood is wet. Yeah, everybody know if you're from the country, it ain't gonna burn if it's wet. Okay, he's ready, you know, and every day he's perfecting. So those things that he know he needs to work on, that was one of the things that draw me to Coach Loho, because the very first time we met, and I asked him, my question was, did you watch his film? He's like, yes, ma'am. I said, what did you see? And he told me exactly what I knew that needs to be worked on. You know, it wasn't that, oh, Miss Benson, you know, he going in the league and we gonna make, no, I don't want to hear that. I wanted to hear, as a coach, what did you see? What are we gonna work on? How are you gonna help him better his craft, perfect his craft? You know, and so just that, you know, he's always working, and so that never stops. That's life, that's football, that's reading, that's whatever it is. We stopped when God said, "Well done, my child," and now we got to walk across in that box.
So
Okay,
Mama
but
Benson,
even then, something.
so Mama Benson, they didn't just give y'all they didn't just sugarcoat nothing. They didn't just
Oh
do y'all the
no,
little. Oh, okay. You know, I just was asking just because
I,
the people in the
I
back
feel
say
you, Coach
that's what
Dre.
they do. I was just asking. Go ahead,
No,
Mama.
no, no, no. This ain't no selling no dreams, baby. This ain't selling no dreams. I can go in my room tonight and go dream on my own, wherever you hear me. We ain't looking for no dream sellers. That ain't what we was looking for. Those coaches straight up said, we're not promising y'all nothing. But
All
if you
right.
get your butt in here and if you work, then hey, I'm working with you. But if you decide to slack off, that's on you. You know, but yes, they kept it 100. They kept it real with us in every aspect of it. You know, are they gonna eat good? That's evident. Yes, they'll eat good. Okay. After the eating and it's time to show up for practice, who is that on when you got to be in the meet room at 6 a.m. and you don't show up? That's on them. They said it from day one during recruiting. These are the expectations. And if you feel that you cannot hold up to these expectations, deuces. Then don't even worry about it. Yeah, we want you. Man, look at you, a specimen of a man. Man, you a giant. You had one tackle, one sack only, and all these plays. No, the coaches said, look, if you cannot follow the rules and the expectations that we are setting before you, this is not the place for you. And it's evident, need I say more, with those who that left and those that are on the book, everyone else that's talking negative. No, which is why one thing I love about Kahlil and then the coaches, the accountability. You
All
got to
right.
be accountable for yourself. You can't stand in front of me, Coach Dre, Rob, BWatts, and tell me you a man, but then you done did something, then you gonna tuck your tail and not even say, "Well, man, that's on me." Man, that's come on now,
Yeah.
come on, and that's a part of Khalil's DNA. He learned, that was built into him. No, you be a man on every aspect of being an man, every aspect. So if you're gonna call yourself a man, then let's get ready for these responsibilities. When Khalil left, like, oh, mama, these bills. Yeah, I told you, baby. I told you. When he wanted his truck, oh, mama gotta pay my truck. Like, yes, you do. You gotta pay your truck. You because it's that accountability piece. How would he learn? Yes, I got his back 100,000%. Okay, I cannot necessarily teach him how to be a man. Okay, however, I know what responsibilities are. I know what it is to be accountable. I know what it is to say, hey, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. And if you bag back promises, then you got to come holler at mama. We ain't doing that. You know, we ain't doing that. So he has that foundation. He knows he's gonna make sure that Khalil beats himself up so much, y'all. And I'll be like, man, did you see that, Khalil? Man, you did. Mama, that wasn't good enough. I should have did it. And I'm like, Ninja, one sec, man. But it wasn't good enough, because he's always working. He's always holding himself accountable, and he's going to make sure that he does that not only for himself, because what kind of leader, now, are you a leader or are you a manager of the team? Feel me where I'm going? You
Come on.
manage, okay? You can manage, and then you just telling people what to do. That's what managers do. They telling people what to do. But when you become a leader, when that leadership is in you, a true dog, guess what? I'm getting down and dirty with you. Did y'all hear him in that video say, hey, we can do gotcha? Did you say, hey, if y'all don't get up, we can go do? He just said, you can go do. That man said what? We. That
You're
means
right.
I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to be right there with you all. Y'all messed up, but I'm not going to stand on the sideline with my hand on my hip like, yeah, get down, get up, let's go. No, I'm going to be right there because this is what iron sharpens iron all day long. And we have to be in the leadership. Man, okay, I get fired up, y'all.
Mama
You
Benson,
got to
no,
have
that's what it is. That's what it is. Everybody want to be a chief. Nobody wants to be an Indian. But to
it.
be a good chief, now listen, to be a good chief, you had to be a great Indian.
That's
I say
right.
that again for the ones in the back. To be a good chief, you had to be a great Indian. Some of y'all don't even want to be Indians. So how you gonna lead? How you gonna lead? That man show you he been a great Indian. Now he's trying to be a good chief. And what I like is they let him lead the way he want to lead. You get what I'm saying? Some coaches try to pull you back. That's the one thing I like about them is that they let him lead the way he wants to lead. A lot of coaches probably might have would have had a problem with the way he told homeboy, "Hey man, you was here last year. You saw what was going on. That ain't happening this year." A lot of parents, oh man, well, you gotta calm that down. No, you don't calm that down. That's what they need to hear. That's what they need to hear.
He got up out
Because
of there too.
sometimes
You right. He got up out of there too.
we ain't gonna talk about
Hey, since
Oh God.
we got Mama Benson started, and they be wanting to hear you talk, hear you speak, and drop some juice. What would be one key thing that you would, for any expired parent that has a kid that's a senior or a junior that's looking at college, what would be the key area that you would, pass to them that you learned going through the process with Kahlil?
Um, it was kind of easier for me again because I played college sports. So even though the times kind of different, things change, but just going in one, um, if these scholarships are being offered, we need to make sure that those scholarships have 5 components. Okay, not that they just gonna pay for your book, or they're just gonna pay for your room and board, or maybe we'll just pay for food. But no, did you say full? Then I need it all. I need it all. That means his entire everything is paid for. So making sure that they understand that lingo, that language of going in. Talk to these coaches again. That some of them sell dreams. Okay, I'm just being real. Do your research. Go
Yeah.
back and I'm not saying you gotta, because there's gonna be some negatives, there's gonna be some lies out there, but you have to do your own research. Okay, it's just like reading the Bible. The preacher can get up there and preach. Okay, but you better go back and read that thing for yourself so you can get a clear understanding. It's the same way. Okay, do your research. Know who is um, um, who is needed. If my son come to you, what's the depth chart look like? Will he? I get it. He gonna have to work, but I've also seen where kids have worked and they never moved off their bench. What are we looking at? What are we gonna do as far as that's concerned? Um, I had one that was really went through my head, and I was like, yeah, I get to talking, I'll forget. When dealing with when oh, if you can get your son or daughters if they playing basketball, volleyball, whatever, into camps while they are in high school. Get your babies into these camps. Me and Kahlil are all across the states.
Mm.
Hey, they say, hey, we want Kahlil, let's go. Hook or crook, I was going. We was gonna make it happen because I knew the importance of him being able to go up against others, the learning. Because I told Kahlil, yeah, he was high ranked coming out of high school, but guess what? So was somebody else. And I said, baby, don't go in there with your head up in the air because little Jimbo, he working just as hard as you are. Okay? So I would tell a parent, it's support your child, but you better be real with your child too. Let them know. I'm Khalil's biggest supporter, man. I'm set to come in there with a big face and him on me with DT2 somewhere. Don't be jealous, okay, y'all, because I'm mama. You know what I mean? But support your child, but you be 100 with your child as well. Please be 100 with them. A lot of times we give out participation trophies,
Mm.
and the kid like, "Ooh, look what I did!" And then when they get a little higher, and they like, "Well, what my trophy?" Because hey, talk to your babies. Let them know that you ain't gonna get them a pat on the back on everything that you do. You're not. You got to get out there and work your butt off and prove to the coaches, prove to yourself that hey, I got this. So if any parent out there listening, I get messages in my inbox, from people. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back home for really quick. We got 2 cousins. Not even one is blood, one is not, but you know how we do Mississippi, everybody's family. So, but wearing 67, you don't want to know why they wearing it? Because Kahlil was an example. Kahlil and his leadership in high school, middle school, they would watch him. Them boys, some dogs. All it's one just what King is he eighth grade night man, but because he like we watched Kahlil and this how Kahlil did it, so that's important. It is so important. And then I mean, hey, talk to them babies. I can go on and on, y'all. I'll hustle y'all to get another question in, but talk to them parents. Don't stop. Don't miss your child. Don't lie to your child. Keep it 100 with them. If they messed up, how many times Kahlil I tell you? I saw a
Every
couple,
time.
even in India. Hey, man, what was you thinking right on this play? Okay, let's look at this. You could have, even though you like, Mama, I already know. Nah, let's talk through it. He be angry with me. I don't care. I see he normally still love his mom.
I'm gonna pass it out like
But
shit.
guess
Mama,
what?
bitch,
If
put that
those
film
things,
on. Let's do it.
yeah, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. So yeah, yeah. He's
Coach
in
Trey,
ready
you
to
got
put that
anything?
next on.
Hey, man, we can sit here and listen to her all night, man.
I know I can, boy. I do.
She
I can, bro.
she
I
give it
tell, I
she
tell
give
you,
it,
man.
but the thing is, that's what people need to hear, and they need to hear it from a real, like you say. I tell people all the time, everybody wants to look at rainbows, and there, you see people take pictures of rainbows when they see them, but before that rainbow came, it was some rain. It was a storm. You had to go
Man,
through something to get. You had to go through something to get to that rainbow, and I think a lot of people just think it's like that. And then I be wanting to push this narrative, and I'm glad she's talking so people can hear the way Coach Prime really is, and the way his staff is, and the way they treat these young men. You heard him say how he loved Coach Lohos and his family, and how again, you don't hear a lot of that going on. And there's no knock on no, like I say, I never knock another university for what they doing. But if you doing it, show it. Cause it ain't
that's
hard.
right.
It ain't hard to show it. Everybody say what everybody doing. Like I was on a platform, somebody told me what Drake, coaches do that all over the where you show me where it's at. Y'all show me where it's at, and I back them just like I'm backing him. But that ain't really what's going on, because
Yeah.
we know what's really going on. Y'all were looking for a paycheck and not the best what's in the best interest for these kids. And when you look at what he's doing, yes, I want you to speak on that, Kahlil. Like the kids that like the kid like the governor, a kid that he might not never play, but the way Coach Prime make him feel like he can be a superstar is something else. I know you're not gonna be a superstar in football, but I'm gonna make sure that you are on the right ground to be a superstar somewhere else. Talk about how he treats those kids just like he treats you guys that's gonna be players.
Everybody, don't nobody get treated no different, man. Like it's when he says something, he really mean it. And prime example, man, Camden like is a great person, man. I love Camden, man. Like he's always positive. You know what I'm saying? Like I speak to him all the time, so it's just like, man, Coach Prime, he's not gonna deter nobody. Like he don't want nobody to feel less than. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna always feel like you're part of the team. Like he really mean it. It's not him just saying it. He really 100% mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that goes for like the rest of the coaches and everybody. So man, it's like everybody has a role to play on the team. You don't on the team for no reason. You got a role to play. You know what I'm saying? So if he the governor, shoot, he the governor, shoot, man. That's who we go to. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to put something out. Camden gonna put it where we need to put it, and that's a big role. And a lot of people don't even understand that's a big role for him to play. So, but yeah, man, like you speaking facts, like you telling the truth. So I mean, you said it everything, like So
And that makes a component for a good team. When you
It does.
know your role and you play your role, everything else gonna fall in place. I don't need you over here on right tackle at this moment. I got this. You know, if I go down, I ain't and whatever. And if you behind me, you my two. Then come on, let's go. Everybody should know their role, man. Know and perfect your role. You may not go up one, but guess what? Your butt better be ready to roll when I call your name.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm sitting on the sidelines and everybody on the field, what is my job? Let's go. Let's go. Y'all, we got this. We cheering on and we ready. We watching the play. We see what just happened. So guess what? Now we won't go out there and do the same thing, but they just messed up it. Just know your role, States. Know your role.
the ball gonna find energy. You know what I'm saying? The ball finds energy. So like, and
Right.
that's in life too. So like, I mean, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have that positive energy, everybody like I see in all the comments. You know what I'm saying? Mom Benson, Mom Benson. People gonna find energy. The ball find energy. Like so, I just realized like a lot of people don't understand that. Like we got so much to be thankful for. So like man, but it's definitely a blessing, man. Like you know what I'm saying to be here and to play to talk to y'all. You feel me? Like all the everything that come with it. Like it's just like you can't take it for granted. So always keep your head up, mind right. So
I'm still waiting on the other coaches that be putting walk-ons and freshmen in commercials that's not supposed to be star players. I'm still waiting on that to happen, but you know how that goes. But Kahlil, I want to ask you a question. When you talk, thinking about the freshmen and the walk-ons, things like that, when you talk about like a Cash Cleveland and Jordan Seaton, what was your biggest impression on the younger guys, and what are some of the things that you're teaching them as a veteran guy?
to be consistent and true, listen to coach. Don't get big headed because a lot of people come in big headed as a freshman, like a lot of people do. Just to stay humble. I really just kind of put out like I be putting them on game a lot. Like when it comes to football, like how to block, like it just depends on what it is and like, how to talk to people. Like you just never know. And most of the time, like they just follow my actions. Like I done had so many people come up to me and tell me like you like my role model, this and that. Like I ain't never had nobody tell me that. You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of big to where like I know I got people watching me. You know what I'm saying? You never like my grandma would say you never know who watching you. And I
Never know.
promise you, you never know who you watching you because there's been some people they called and told me, well, so and so watch the game, or so and so watching you this and that, and it's just been like it'll shock you just to know like how many people actually be watching you. You feel me? So but I just like to just really just to stay positive and keep them like keep their head straight because like I done had a lot of people that tell me like man I just think I'm just not a good player this and that and I'd be like man why you what you think you're doing here you know what I'm saying don't never have that in your mindset that doubt you know what I'm saying don't never doubt yourself I always tell people that all the time and I you like never doubt yourself you're here for a reason you know what I'm saying like you never know what your role can be. So like I always just be trying to make sure to stay positive and make what I'm saying, putting a smile on people's faces. So, you know. But at the same time leading them, what I'm saying, like the way I do for real too. So because you can't be too soft, but you can't be too hard on people either. Because at the end of the day you always want to uplift people. You know what I'm saying? And that's big, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing, really being able to uplift someone else. So it's really yeah.
I can tell you this: when we get to week 1, this what you see right now. The media's gonna go up another level, and then you get to
Mhm.
game 2, it's gonna go up another level, and then you just can't. You just have to custom what's gonna happen in Colorado because this thing about to go up to a whole other level,
Oh
and
yeah.
you're gonna start to find out who can hold that pressure and who can't. So man, just
Yeah,
keep leading, keep
you're
being
gonna
that
find out.
dog you are, because you about to find out some real things
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of people
That'd be
hide
why.
behind the camera too. So, and a lot of people do hide behind there as well. Like I understand, like I think I'm just more so used to it just because I've been in college so long and I didn't played before. So it really ain't really like no big thing for me. For real, like being around media. Like Indiana prepared me for that for real too. So it's kind of like I ain't. I'm not gonna say I'm used to it. Yes, I am. I'm used to it. I'm I'm more professional with it. Like I know how to talk to people, you know what I'm saying? Like I know how to get on the camera and stuff like that. But you're gonna have some of those that take it a little too far. But that's just everywhere, you feel me? So but
Here's,
like I said,
here's the
like
thing they forget
I'm
though.
not too much worried about the media for real, honestly.
Here's the thing they forget, man. You was at Indiana. You played against, the Michigans, the Ohio States, the Penn
Penn
States,
State, all of them.
you,
All
Iowas that produce, first round draft picks on the deep line.
yeah,
You
yeah,
lined up against them. So I mean, what have you not seen? But
yeah.
it could be just me talking, but I think people forget about that at times.
Yeah, like just the experience of like I ain't trying to brag or nothing like that. I don't brag or nothing like that either way. So, but I just like it just come with the experience. You feel me? Like I know I'd have been in that position. So, like every conference is different. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time though, like I've been prepared. You feel me? Like there's nothing that I know I can't accomplish. Like I don't. It's not. It's not like I'm just gonna go line up against, get in front of somebody, and be like, oh nah, bro, I don't want to go against you. I'm finna let somebody else come get a game. Like no, like I'm an old lineman. I'm gonna face tough opponents every game. You feel me? So like it's, playing O line, you sign up for the physical part. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what O line is. You have to be physical. Like quarterback, you sign up for to lead the team, lead the ball, to put the dudes you do with the ball. You know what I'm saying? Other position you do this and that, but literally as an old lineman, you sign up to literally hit another person every single play, being in the trenches. So like, it's dude, like if you ain't bringing that in, if you don't feel that, then like, like, hey, like I don't any other old lineman out there, y'all hear what I'm saying, bro? Like y'all know how I get, like y'all know, but so but as like I said, you sign up for your job. That's literally what the trenches are. You can't let nobody touch your quarterback. So, and then I done played both sides of the ball, so I understand both sides of the. You know what I'm saying? I got that advantage too. So like, I know what how D linemen think too. So, I kind of got the advantage too. So.
Right.
But so yeah.
Okay. We got
Oh,
about
hold on.
10 more minutes. We got 10
Somebody
more
said,
minutes, y'all, and we're gonna end this thing. But we got a question right here from Coach Barry for Kahlil. I have a question, Kahlil. Do that Colorado high elevation affect your stamina?
it did when I first got here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It did when I first got here, but now it plays a huge role. It plays a very big role because, like, I know I'm way stronger than what I am and probably way faster than what I used to be. So, like that, the altitude really definitely played a big role, like in my training. So, it opened my lungs up so much more. So, like when I go home, I can run. I don't get tired for it. So,
Right. Right. Coach Ray, you got anything?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Mama Benson?
Again, just thank you all. Thank everybody. BWatts, we really appreciate the invite
Oh man, I
and
appreciate y'all.
being on here with you three tonight and all of 400 plus that chimed in. Man, you guys are the rock stars for real. Uh, we're just grateful. We're grateful, and I thank each and every one of you. I know we didn't get a chance to get all the comments in, but I'm going to sit down after this and go and answer any question that you guys put on there for me. I
Right.
promise you I'm going to go in and respond back to those questions and comments. So again, look at my grandpa. Hey, baby.
Oh, okay. What kind is
And
it?
German Shepherd Lab,
All right.
smart as a whip.
How
But
old is
yeah,
it?
thank you guys. Three. He about to be four, right?
Okay.
Three, yeah. So but again, thank you all. Thank you for your insight. Thank you for going in and saying what Mama Benson want to say and can't. I do appreciate you. Your prayers are felt. You know, I don't want to feel. We know the difference in PRAY and PREY. Okay, so those of you who are sitting, those of you who are sending those amazing prayers up to God, we really do appreciate you and thank you for your support. Go get that merch, guys. Looking. Hey, one last thing. Y'all see me at the games in Colorado? Please say something. Cause y'all know I don't remember faces, but just say, hey, Mom Benson, whatever. Speak to me. Let's take a picture. Let's do all that good stuff so that we can have these memories. Colorado in this first year with us, and prayerfully, maybe our last year. But hey, we'll walk the way God tells us to walk it.
Okay. All right. Khalil, you got any last word?
nah, man, I think I'm good. I just appreciate everybody listening in and giving me all the praises and my mom all the praises. So, we appreciate it much.
Raw the man?
Do we have any super chats?
I try to find them, and I can't even get back to them. You got them?
You got to star them. Anytime somebody do, you got to star it. It'll stay there. Then you can come back to it later. But if you didn't start me, they gonna pop up. There's been so many comments going.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
man. I've been trying to search. I've been searching for them. It won't pop back up. I know
I'll
she
say
got
this.
some. Then
Man, we had so many questions and things, man. It was hard, but I tried to get as many of them off as I could as we speaking.
can you get
I'll
hey,
say this.
Rob? Can you see them, Rob? On
No, I can't
your
see him.
end?
I can't see him. Um,
Man.
yeah. Yeah, they did have some questions and stuff. But if you guys got some questions right quick, just throw them in the chat. We'll try to see if we can get them
Yeah,
answered
yeah,
for
do
you.
that.
But I'll say this, Mama Benson, Kahlil, thank y'all for, doing this with us because y'all could be doing anything else on today. We appreciate y'all more than y'all think we do. And we just want to make sure that we spread the love and, show that this could be done. What I always tell people when I don't want them to feel like an interview. I want them to feel like we just having a conversation and we just out in the open, just having a conversation where you see the realness of a conversation. You don't have to feel like you're forced to be trying to answer it and be this PR person. But from the being the CEO of RobDaMeMedia, I just want to say, man, we appreciate you guys for just joining us and having this good time with us, spending this time and doing this because y'all could be doing anything else, but we just appreciate y'all.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Kahlil, Mama Benson, we appreciate y'all. Like I say, man, we just trying to bring some smiles to somebody's face. We just trying to bless somebody. When this happened organically, and when things happen organically, that's when they the best. We just glad that you got on here and could tell these people and give them some insight on what really go on, because I think it's a lot of false narratives and things that go out, and you guys, like you say, you can't answer the naysayers the way you want to, and you have to depend on other people, and we gonna stand in the gap for you and try to do our best. But I always want to leave people with this: if we send no ships out, no ships will come in, and if there's no contest, nobody can win. Games can't be won if they haven't been played, and prayers can't be answered if they
If
haven't
they
been
haven't been
prayed.
prayed.
I am
That's
your
right.
I am your man, Coach Drake. That is Kahlil Benson. That's the one and only Mama Benson. My brother Rob the man. My God BWatts. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You could have been anywhere in the world. Decided to stop in here and talk with us. We appreciate you.
Hey,
Well,
one
I
more
want to
thing
thank
I
Mama
want to say.
Benson. I gotta say, appreciate it. What's up?
Be
I
watching.
just said one more lineman to watch out for he actually a D lineman, man. He a young guy. His name Tajay McCoy. So y'all
Oh
watch
yeah,
out for him too, though.
oh yeah, oh
So
yeah.
he gonna be real.
Uh,
They,
before you before
be
y'all
watching.
go, just want to say thank you.
They got a couple
Go ahead,
questions
bro.
in the chat. They got a couple questions in the chat. If you want to show back up right quick, see if we can answer a
All right,
couple
go
of
ahead.
them. Um, Khalil, what's your plans after football?
After the league, if you talking about after the league,
Yeah.
it just depends on how I'm feeling, my body wise. But my plan was to be like a state trooper. But if my knees don't hold up, then I'll be at home.
Yeah.
For all those who don't know, camp starts July 29th. So y'all get ready. The last question they got is, what's your goals for the offensive line this season?
Joe Moore. That's it.
What's
Joe
your
Moore.
what's your goals for the entire offensive line?
Joe Moore.
More? Okay. Cool.
You
Okay.
said J.O.
Cool.
Moore?
No, the Joe Moore Award, the offensive line
Oh,
of the
Joe
year
Moore
award.
word. I didn't understand what you were saying.
Well, and then somebody asked one more last question before we let you go. What was your what are you majoring in? Sorry.
Sociology right now. It was criminal justice before I left, but Colorado don't have criminal justice programs here, so it's sociology. It's basically the same thing, just a different subject. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Hey, now the questions coming in now. Mama Benson, what was your determining factor for Claire going to the Bucks? She actually already answered that, but if she wanted to retouch on that, she can. But she already answered that way early in the live. But if she wants to retouch on it, she can.
Just the family atmosphere. It was what they were gonna teach. The real that they brought. That was it. Khalil was comfortable, and that's what mattered to me. When I saw his face, and we looked at each other, he said, "Mama, how you feel?" I told him how I felt. I asked him how he feel. Both of us tears running down our face, and he said, "Mama, I feel good." Just so you know, we were scheduled to fly out of Denver, and we were headed straight into Washington. And then we had another school lined up right behind that. You know, um, so to see him look content and be happy where he was at, I was good. I was good.
Good thing you didn't pick Washington because you've been doing it all back over again.
Ah, so what?
Yeah,
Good thing you didn't pick Washington because you've been doing it all right back over again.
yeah.
I'll just try to let you get it off, bro.
Now go ahead, go ahead. I'm done. I'm trying to make sure we get all the questions answered from the chat that we missed. That's
I was
all.
trying to find that super chat stuff, and I can't find it. Can't get back to it, man. I guess I'm going to have to wait till I go off and go back in.
As much as I want to ask Kahlil that, I
Somebody
can't
wants
ask
to
him about
know.
Ma'am,
Somebody,
what.
and I would love for Khalil to answer that. Khalil, they're asking, what is the significance of 67?
I'm on mute. My bad. 67. So my cousin used to wear it in high school,
Your
and when he
uncle.
was, and my uncle had it as well when he was playing. And my cousin was playing. From what I remember, my cousin used to wear it in high school, and then I used to watch my cousin play football all the time down in West Tally. So it was like he was like my role model when we was coming up, like my football role model. So
Don't know what happened. But yeah, he played, he wore it. My brother wore it. My
got
nephew
the
wore it.
phone call.
Oh, you back? Okay.
But my cousin, he was just dominating what he was doing. Like he went out to play college ball too. So I mean, it was just like it was more of like a family. It was like a family thing. So it's just been trickling down ever since. So and hopefully it lives on. So yeah.
Yes.
that's a good thing. I just got one last question. Kalia, no, I ain't gonna go to you. I'm gonna go to Mom because she'll make it happen. I need Kalia, Jordan Seaton, Justin Mayers, Hank Lazinski, the center, everybody on that offensive line the next time we come on. And I'll let you know when, Mama. I know you're gonna make it happen. I ain't got to go through Kalia, and I'm going straight to Mama. She gonna make it happen. But Kalia, hey man, I wish you the best this year, man. I hope you have a successful year and stay focused. Don't worry about the naysayers and the negative. Just go out there and put that work in, and always remember the goal. The goal is to get better, get to the league, and take care of your mom. Take care of
Appreciate
mom, no
that.
matter what you
Appreciate
do.
it.
Take care of your mom, man.
You know I will.
So I know you will. I know you're gonna do right. You're raised right. You got a good foundation, and it's good for you. Your attitude and the way you carry yourself, it gonna rub off on the other players. And
Mm-hmm.
I can see. I was telling my brother today. I can see the first team up by 30, and Coach Prime putting that second team in. You know, I read the starter center over there that's ready to go. Kahlil Benson gonna be on there. Come on, let's go. He cheering for the second group. He ain't just sitting back and say, "Hey, we don't did this." He want the second group to do better too, and that's why
Right.
I got a feeling that type of person that you are.
Yes, sir. I
Yeah, but
appreciate it.
And he is. And he is. He
yeah,
truly is.
he
Look,
ain't
I
by
just saw
himself.
my
He want
nephew in the
everybody to succeed.
comments.
Yeah, he want
The one
everybody
that
to
you,
succeed, and then see
yeah,
you
for
do that.
sure.
Yep. So
My
like I said,
nephew in
I
the
ain't need to hold you
comments
this
just,
longer, dog. I know I said I was gonna hold you about 30 minutes, but we don't went 2 hours. So, but if it's the conversation, that's good. But and your mom, she bring that energy, man, and that's why I like talking to her and, on Twitter and over here and have her on my show. Like I said, I'm gonna reach out to her tomorrow. She can arrange something to come up once a month to be on the show.
let's talk about it. We
Okay,
appreciate
bro.
you again. Look,
Bro, you
my
got anything
nephew in
there
the
before we go?
comments, Camille. Hold on. My nephew in the comments just said, hey, now he look up to you. Jalen Benson. He in there. I just saw it. He was like,
Okay,
now roles have reversed. He said, now he's looking up to Khalil. That means a lot. You know, that means a lot.
You trying to make me cry
okay,
on
I
the
see it.
doggone up on the screen. That's what you trying to make me do.
There it is. Roles reversed.
Yeah. What's up, Jalen? What's up? Said that's your nephew.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yep,
the
my
one. That's
nephew.
him right there.
Okay. What's up,
That's who
Jalen?
got that's where my football aspirations started for real. So
All right. That's a good thing, bro. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, Rob, got any last word?
That's her,
I
man.
hate to go. You good?
Good.
Okay. Like I say, man, hey man, just always remember, man, just share whatever you have with your sister and your brothers, and you always have more than enough to wish to share, my brother. I promise you that.
I
Keep
appreciate that
giving them
much.
wisdom. It ain't got to be money. See, when I say that, people think about it as money. No, man, some people just need a word. They just need a word of
Amen.
encouragement to keep going on, man. Share whatever you have with your sister and your brothers. And I'm telling you, God gonna continue to bless
Most definitely.
you. All right. Like I said, I'll
Yes,
be
sir.
rooting for you. Like I said, you're my favorite player. I gotta get me one of them DT sweatshirts so I can wear out there.
Come
But
on, man.
I will get one. I'll get one, and I'm gonna promote it on my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram page also.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
All
you.
right. So I
Thank you
appreciate
so
y'all.
much.
And Raw, you said something. So I appreciate y'all. Just want to say a good night. Want to thank everybody. I think we got up to 503 viewers at one time. Appreciate everybody for taking the time to watch. And if you don't mind, always go back and hit that replay and share the video with your friends and loved ones. Once again, thank y'all, Kahlil Benson. Thank you, Miss Benson. Appreciate you, Rob, the Man Media, and Coach Dre. Salute to y'all, man. Scope
Appreciate
up.
y'all.
Thank
All
Scope
right,
up.
you.
y'all.
Have a
Scope
Scope
good
up.
up.
night, everybody. Be blessed.
Amen. Scope up.